Hey, what is up guys, Max here back with another video, and a few days ago Google I/O kicked off and there were a lot of cool stuff announced. So here are the top 5 biggest announcements from Google I/O 2016. Number 5 is Android N updates. So now Android N is in the beta version and not the developer preview, so it's become much more stable and fast, and you can install it in your main Nexus device and don't have to worry about the bugs and stuff. But now we have a clear all button on top of the multitasking tray, an improved multi-window compared to the developer preview, and it also smartly removes the apps in the multitasking tray which you haven't used in a while. So as far as the name goes, Google hasn't said anything about it officially, but they opened a website where you can give a suggestion for the name of the OS. So I feel that Google has already decided the name and they're just teasing this for fun and waiting for the correct person to guess it. We'll see about that. And Google has also released Android Wear 2.0. So this is not a major update to the previous version, but it's much more faster, smoother, and supports native apps just like the Apple Watch. So what this allows is you can use the watch without being connected to the phone, and this also enables third-party developers to add in more features and customizability to the watch face, and you can make it full-on customizable. Number 4 are the two new apps released by Google, Allo and Duo. So Allo is a messaging app, more like a competitor to WhatsApp, and there are some neat little features like Whisper Shout. As you can see in this video, you can control the size of the text, just like you're whispering to make the text small or shouting if you make the text large. So there's also a thing called Smart Reply. So if someone sends you an image about some food, say some pasta, the app identifies what is in the image and shows some replies which you might say looking at the image, like tastes good, or it even identifies what type of food is present in the picture, so you can say anything. So and also in Allo you have a chat with your personal Google, so it's like chatting with your own person. So artificial intelligence is the next level, so good to see that. I'll talk about that feature in just a second, and it's a very cool feature and can't wait to check it out. On the other hand, Duo is a video calling app, so it's a competition to FaceTime, and it has a feature called Knock Knock. So if you're calling a person, that person can see you even before answering the call, so it's like tempting the person to pick up the call. On one side it's sweet to have this feature, but on the other side it's kind of creepy to know that the person can see you before you even pick the call. Number 3 is Daydream. It's sort of a virtual reality for Android. So you might have seen VR in YouTube, Facebook videos, Google Street, etc. But now with Android and you'll have all the stuff for VR built right into the OS itself. So you'll have all the ingredients which are required to work with VR on your phone. So previously you could have seen phones having VR, but they were basically apps and skins like TouchWiz. But now we have the Daydream virtual reality which will be built right into the OS. And you also need some neat specifications on your phone to consider them as Daydream ready phones. So Google is coming out this fall with its own VR headset with a remote control made by Xiaomi, which was shown off at the Google I/O demo. And as far as I can tell, VR is growing. It's getting bigger and bigger, and that's about it. Number 2 is Google Assistant, and it's one of the coolest features which I had been waiting for, and it's sort of like the next version of the currently amazing Google Now. So Google Now already does a lot of cool stuff like showing you cards, gives you all the information, reminders, and it's also a good voice search assistant. It's conversational and you can use the voice search just like you're talking to a normal person, and you can continue the conversation. So Google Assistant is built into a product called Google Home, which is coming out next year. So it's basically a wireless speaker which you can control your entire home and changes the way you interact with the devices. So Google Assistant can do a bunch of stuff like play music, open your TV or control your TV via Chromecast, ask it some neat questions, set reminders, control the lights and devices in your house, and stuff like that. I kind of like this idea, and it reminds me of Jarvis from Iron Man, so that's cool stuff. And number 1, last but not the least, Instant Apps. I think this was by far my most favorite stuff at Google.
I don't shop for cameras every day. Now, if I'm searching for something specific, like a camera bag, I can still get that same experience. With one tap, the app opens up right to the bag I want to buy. Technically, this is a deep link to the Android activity B&H wrote to display this product page. And that's all Google Play needed to download. I can also swipe here and see more details about the bag. Now, when I add it to my cart, the animation there, it was pretty slick. And at checkout time, Android Pay works, just like if I had the app installed. I don't have to pull out my credit card or type in my name and address. With Android Instant apps, I'm already signed in and I'm ready to pay.
So there you have it. That's everything you need to know from Google I/O 2016 keynote. Feel free to share this to anyone who might find this helpful. Anyways, thanks for watching guys, and comment if I missed out any feature. And that's it for now. If you haven't already, please subscribe. That would be very good. And give a thumbs up for more videos like this. Anyways, thanks for watching guys, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.